Behind the line, this match begins in 3, 2, 1, rebuild.
We've got three bots taking the center. That's Maverick Robotics, Super Duper Robotics, and 234 Cyber Blue. Maverick fills their hopper and is the first to return. Super Duper unloading their hopper and then going for seconds. The first round wasn't enough as Maverick unloads their hopper. Few players on both sides have thrown all of the fuel they have to try and score into the hub as autonomous ends. As Winter tally up, Blue Alliance will lead 54-15. That means Red Alliance will get the first shift. We've got Maverick Robotics in the center, scoring as 234 and the Blue Alliance empties their hopper. We've got Maverick unloading their hopper, 292, Panther trying to gather more fuel. The Red Alliance has 14 seconds left. 234 Cyber Blue unloading their hopper into their Alliance zone. Oh. We've got both Blue Alliance bots prepped to fire. Super Duper unloading their hopper first, followed by their Alliance partner 234. Maverick is over in the Red Alliance side trying to steal some fuel to starve the Blue Alliance and get some for themselves later in the match. Super Duper Robotics getting ready to score again alongside their partner 234. Both bots unload their hopper. The Blue Alliance leads 156-73. They have scored the first ranking point. Let's see if they can get the second one. We got Panther Tech and 4272 getting ready to unload their hoppers into their goal. We see team 10172 playing some defense in the center as 234, as all Blue Alliance bots are getting ready to fill their hoppers for the next shift. The Blue Alliance will score here in a few seconds, and it'll be their last shift before endgame. Super Duper unloading their hopper. And they're gathering some of the fuel they stored earlier. We see Maverick yet again stealing some fuel from the Blue Alliance, trying to choke them out so they don't get as much fuel in this shift. We've got 5 seconds to endgame as Super Duper unloads another hopper. They've passed 240 points to score 120 fuel more. They will get another ranking point. And we have Super Duper clearing out the red hub to gather some more fuel. On the Red Alliance, we have Panther Tech and Maverick scoring into their hub. Super Duper unloading their hopper yet again. They need 60 more fuel in 10 seconds to gather that ranking point. And Super Duper going for one more cycle for the end of the match. And they are successful as this match comes to an end. High score of 333-202. The Red Alliance takes home one ranking point, though, for that 100 fuel scored. The Blue Alliance taking home 4 for the fuel scored and for that win.